SVRA returned to the Circuit of the Americas just outside of Austin, Texas for the 5th running of the U.S. Vintage Racing National Championships. Early November in Texas, and the weather was nice all weekend, and we had the largest crowds we have ever had at this event. We had about 350 vintage race cars all fighting to win their class so they could take home the coveted Gold National Championship Bell helmet. Needless to say, we had some huge fields of race cars tearing around this very technical, tricky track. It seemed like about half of them were open wheel cars. We had so many Formula Fords this year, we had to divide them into 2 groups, and this was some of the best racing all weekend. But we did things a little differently this year. Friday night, Ragogo Racing hosted their annual Friday Night Fish Fry, followed by a concert promoted by Lux Performance with Austin music legend Eric Tessman. Saturday, Trans Am presented by Pirelli held their second to last race of the season, and all races came down to the last lap to decide the winners. This was the first time at Cota for International GT, and they joined us for their last races of the 2017 season, and they had a blast at this challenging circuit. But it wasn't just about the racing. Jaguar was here with their autocross and driving experience. Land Rover set up an off-road course. Haggerty hosted a show and shine car show that was busting at the seams, and then those drivers got to take laps around the circuit during the lunch break. Then, for the first time, our Saturday feature races closed out the 2017 season. Then we tallied up the 2017 season group championship points and held an awards banquet barbecue dinner Saturday night, honoring the hard work of these champions. Headlining the evening was our Grand Marshal and 3-time Indy 500 winner, Johnny Rutherford.
The flag is given to Johnny Rutherford of Fort Worth, Texas. He has won his 3rd Indianapolis 500.
Gee, to think about it, I ran in 305 IndyCar races during my career, and I only won 3 Indianapolis 500s. Only.
Then Sunday morning, we had some fierce battles in all classes for our drivers to be able to claim that they are the 2017 U.S. Vintage Racing National Champion. In the very entertaining Formula B group, 2015 National Champion Dave Handy and his 1968 Brabham BT29 had close battles with Jeff Brabham and his 1971 Brabham BT35. It wasn't a huge surprise that Dan Cowdery was out in front in his 1970 Titan Mark 6 Formula Ford, but what was surprising was how close the 2 Formula Juniors of Robert Hemke and Richard Bradley stayed with Dan. Travis Engen, Doc Bundy, and Owen Edelman had great battles in Group 5 with their Lotus 23s.
You don't have to kid. You did great.
Where'd you pass?
With 43 cars in Group 6, that always seemed to be the race to watch. But my favorite racing of the weekend was in the Group 1, 3, 4 races. Such a diverse field, like Bill Treffert in this beautiful Corvette and Thor Johnson in his Lotus 17, racing in different classes, but racing against each other very close for the overall win. 2017 was a fantastic racing season, but looking forward to 2018, and it promises to be even better.